Recently, songwriter and singer Beyoncé launched her newest world tour called Renaissance in promotion of her new album. With everything we've been talking about in terms of the New Age movement, the alien phenomenon, and the transhumanist movement all being wrapped and looped together, it is interesting to notice Beyoncé's taste in art and costume choices as well as her imagery in this new concert. Notice the futuristic and robotic images of herself, going from herself as Beyoncé, as a human, into a robot or a, quote, higher self, end quote. In addition, you see the one-eye imagery, which is the Eye of Nimrod that we've discussed. We see references to the moon signs and star signs or the zodiac. What's most interesting about all the things that are flashing on the screen on stage during these concerts is the image that states, quote, the one who controls the media controls the mind, end quote. And then this next one here that says mind control with a robot in a submissive position. All of these statements are in fact true, but it's interesting that she would be so flamboyantly admit that these things control people since she openly promotes these main points of whatever the media says. Take, for example, the last couple years with what the world has gone through in 2020 with the disease and other disasters. Most prominent celebrities, politicians, and leaders, as well as Beyoncé, went along with it, promoting it and deceiving all who were sucked into believing the lies that were told around these situations. So yes, it is absolutely mind control, but it's very disturbing that she would admit to it and promote it to thousands and thousands watching. Lastly, consider her recent statements on the dedication of her new album and her world tour, which she dedicated to her uncle who has passed away and the fallen angels. She actually thanks the fallen angels for their contributions to society as part of her dedication to her new album. Some may brush this off and say, oh, you're looking too much into it. She's just talking about other people who have died, like her uncle, and calling them fallen angels. But consider why she would categorize a bunch of people who die every day who she knows nothing about or what they've contributed to society and thank them in her dedication. But if you consider her membership with the occult, including her husband, Jay-Z, who is a devout follower of the occultist Aleister Crowley, her occult imagery, and promoting ideas from false religions and false gods, we can safely assume that she's absolutely talking about the fallen angels that is promoted heavily in the occult, but is also referenced several times in the Bible. In all these ancient religions, the fallen angels are actually looked at as a liberating and enlightenment to humanity. They believe that we have lost what was taught by these angels, and we must get back to the things that these angels taught us. That's what these occultic religions seek to promote. However, the real version of the story is that the fallen angels were rogue angels who followed Satan when he rebelled and fell, who taught mankind how to sin. It is because of Adam's disobedience as well as Satan's influence and teachings on how to sin to pervert mankind that brought the great flood on the earth. It just goes to show that the Bible stories are real, and even those who don't believe in the Bible believe the story of the fallen angels and the teachings that they taught mankind that were forbidden by God. Again, all of this promotion of alien technology, transhumanism, the New Age ideas, is all promoting the idea that one can be God without the help of God himself. And these ideas are prepping society to accept more of these ideas, that we have a duty to our human world to evolve, whether with robots or animals, or to look to the alien as a supreme wise being who is here to help us in our brokenness as a society and our humanity, because these ideas will be pushed and promoted heavily in the near future, as they already are in most cases. The Antichrist spirit is using celebrities, politicians, scientists, and people all over the world with mass followings to prep society and humanity to accept these beliefs and ideals. We need to be aware of what is being promoted to our children as well as ourselves. Be careful what we're listening to, be careful what we're watching, and see the deeper hidden meaning behind what they are doing, and know that they are subliminally trying to mind control us and prep us for what is to come.